Okay, here's my little review of the sc1200 home security put out by X10. This is an upgrade compared to the old box, which I still have the old box here, which doesn't have no digital readout, so there's no way to set a time. Which this one here, you can set each module in your house. If you have a module hooked to each light in the house, you can set what time you want it to come on or off. You can have the same time daily or random, have it just switch slightly to different times each day so it doesn't look like it's set with a timer. And this has a button for silent alarm, so the speaker on the unit will not activate. It'll just be a silent alarm. And it's the same as the old one, I believe, or both will let you type in up to 6 phone numbers. So when the alarm goes off, it'll dial up to 6 phone numbers with a pre-recorded message that you leave on the unit. So when the person picks their phone up, they'll play a message that you left saying your alarm has been activated and your address and all that. So let me show you the old box, the original one, compared to the new one. Here's the old box. It has the 2 power horns on the left, there and there, where the other one has a horn on the front of the box, while in the back of the box. Both of them still, to me, sound loud. And this is pretty much basic. Has your light controls you can set, so when the alarm goes off, it can flash the lights in your house. And the other one's just a little bit more control. So let's go back to the newer box. Okay, back to the new box. Let's open the side panel. Here's the side panel with the keypad. Let me move this over a little. They put the menu on the side here instead of you always getting the book out or going through the menu with the arrows up and down the long way. It gives you a quick reference here. So every time you want to do anything in the menu, it will ask you for your PIN. So right now, let me just show you the screen. I hit the arrow, you'll see it on the screen, enter the PIN number. So when I enter the PIN, this is just basic, now it goes into the install mode. Now if I keep it into the install mode, and then I go down, I'll say set clock, phone numbers, you program your 6 phone numbers, message, pre-record your message, the little microphone's right there. Pick a new PIN, memory, clear the whole memory out, options, which if you hit OK and go into options, you get the chime, the light code, put your code in there for your lights to go on and off, the house code, what letter it is, and the siren if you want it silent mode or loud. If I were to hit OK there, siren on or off, so we'll just hit that on, hit clear to get you back to the main menu. If you hit 1, you'll go back completely out of the menu. You just hit 2, so you're still staying in the menu. The last option is 9, set the timer. I can go right to it. I can hit 9, I'm right onto the timer. So if I hit OK, it asks for the unit number. Unit number is whatever number the module hooked to your light that you wanted to come on. So the light in the living room, mine is code number 11 for the living room light on the end table. So I would just hit 11. Okay, and what time do I want it to come on? So if I say 12 o'clock p.m., hit OK, and then what time do you want it to go off? we'll say 1 o'clock, which you have to hit 01. 1 o'clock p.m. and hit OK. And I want it to daily, random, once only, where it would only go on the one time and that's it. So right now I'm just going to hit once only, and later on, since it's only like 11 o'clock or whatever in the morning, hit OK. Now if I hit clear, hit 1 to get back out of the menu completely. This door here, if you open it up, it will deactivate the alarm. This is where your battery backup is. Your phone jack's on this side, your power cord's on this side. Someone were to open that up, it's going to say tamper on the window. The alarm will not set until you put your password in to let the box know it was alright, that it was you. So if I put the password in, to do the password, I gotta hit the arrow. Remember that. Okay, which don't make sense because now I gotta get back out of it, and then I'm back to the main menu with the tampered off. If the alarm was, the box was armed and someone opened that up to try to tamper with the phone jack or the power or the batteries, the alarm will automatically go off right away. You have your home button. If you want the alarm to be on without your motion detectors in each room, just hit the arm. So all my windows and doors are activated. So if any of the windows or doors are open, the alarm will go off. But I don't have to worry about any of the motion detectors in each room. And to turn the alarm back off, you have to type your 4-digit code, and it disarms the alarm system. So the next thing is to install your Windows sensors and your motion detectors. I go into the install mode. You have to enter in the PIN. Go to in the install mode, hit 1, install zone, and it's waiting for the next signal from either a motion detector or a window or door sensor. As soon as it receives that signal in the air, it will register it into the box. I got up to 7 devices activated, and what I did is I went to install mode, went to each room, walked around until the sensor blinked, and then it registered it to the box. After I did each sensor, then I went to each window, open it up, and let it register to the box, and then I open each door up, and then I just have it written down what each zone is. So if the alarm ever went off when you were at work, you came home, it would say zone 4 was activated, which mine did once, which was my slider window in one of my bedrooms, which the window was pried open and the alarm did go off, and whoever it was did run from the house. So it already paid the $80 I paid for this box, and the sensors you can find on eBay for $8 for each door sensor and each window sensor, and I think the motion detector might be $15 for the motion ones in each room. And a friend of mine has the older X10 box that I showed you, which his house was broken into and the alarm went off right away, and I think they probably only had half their body through the window, and then they took off. So it paid for him to have the X10 alarm. Now, after all the zones are in, usually hit the clear and hit 1 to exit the menu. It will dial the phone within probably 7 seconds. I timed it from the time the alarm went off. 7 seconds later, my phone started ringing with my house number, and I automatically knew it's the alarm going off. This will let you call from your cell phone If you forgot to activate your alarm, you can call from your cell phone, type your PIN number in, and you can activate your alarm, or you can turn your alarm off. Or if you're even on vacation, you call, type in a code, and then type in your light number. If your porch light is 12, you can type in 12, and that will turn the porch light on. Or any other light in your house that has a module hooked to it. So you could be on vacation and say, let me turn 3 of the lights in the living room on, so the neighbors think I'm in the house, which I did one time. And they told me they thought I was home and they were banging on my front door, but no one would answer it, which is pretty funny. So you can dial the phone numbers, you can turn the lights on or off. Has a key remote that I bought with it to disarm it as you're about to go into the front door. When the alarm goes off, I bought an add-on. It's 4 high-powered horns. You plug it in your outlet and you screw it in there so that it can't be removed. And it's, for how loud it is, very hard to get close enough to it to even get the screwdriver and unscrew it and all that and pull it out. But of course you would put that in a location where it'd be hard to see. So, and at nighttime, let me see if I can shut the blinds, get it dark in here to show you the light. Get it dark in here. And at nighttime, if you were coming in, that's what you would see. Everything's lit up. Let's close this. Okay. Open the shades again. Okay. Now, the other thing is, turn this other light on. Now I will activate the alarm and show you how the light flashes and how this sounds. Okay, the alarm is activated. What I'm going to do is open the front door. Let's get this open ahead of time so I can type my code in right away. And we'll set it off. You can hear how the horn sounds on the device. Okay, you can hear it is loud. I see the neighbor in my backyard looking over. And as you could hear, my phone was going off. Okay, with the windows all being closed and the neighbor out back raking leaves, I could see his head turn and look towards my window. So there's the sound, and if you look, let me zoom in a little bit here. Okay, it's hard to see, but it shows you zone 5 on the top, and zone 5 is definitely my front door leading out to the garage, or actually to my driveway. So there you go there. It's pretty loud, and out in the living room the lights were flashing. Now to clear it, hit the clear button and it wipes out zone 5. So now close that. I'm going to arm it. Well, first of all, let's turn this to silent mode. Hit the arrow, my pin in silent mode, which will be 7 for options, chime, light code, house code, siren. Hit OK, and we'll hit 2 to turn that off. Hit OK. Oops, don't want that. Now we hit the clear to get back to the main menu. So this horn will be off, so I don't have to worry about the neighbor behind me looking over at the window again. I'll arm it. And we'll take a trip out in the living room and I'll show you the 4 powered horns and what they sound like, and also show you how the light flashes on and off. Okay, there's the high powered horn at the bottom right there. The other one is just a door chime. I had a set. Actually, I had a little motion detector out under the carport. When someone walked by it, it would throw the signal for that little door chime. Then I know someone was walking up underneath the carport. And right now that sensor been out there for years and just beaten, actually needs to be replaced. But there's the high powered horn, 4 horns screwed into the outlet there so it doesn't remove. So what I'm going to do is get rid of that door chime first so it doesn't go off with the alarm, which it does. And there's just a basic wireless battery operated door sensor. Has one little wire goes to the magnet and the other magnets to the door. Once it's separated, the alarm will be activated. So let's open the door and see what the horn sounds like. And I have my new keychain remote. Yep. Okay. There's the new keychain remote. Arm, disarm, lights on or off. Let's try the lights on. I haven't really tried that. Oh, you know what? It probably will not work because I have it armed. It is armed and I don't think it's going to go off right now. Okay, I'm ready to disarm it though once I open that door. Okay, door's open, alarm is going off, lights are flashing, and once that siren goes off, you'll hear the difference. Oh man, right there. My phone is ringing. Wow. Damn, I can't hear anybody. Come on. Wow. Oh my God. That is the worst feeling in my ears. Whew. There's the one glitch with the alarm system and the keychain. It's not the keychain, it's the alarm itself, which I'll show you. The old X10 box had an antenna that you pulled up, and anywhere in the house you hit this remote, almost 99% of the time the signal reached the code right of the box right away. The new X10 box, I believe the antenna is built into the power cord, which shoots from my bench down to the ground, which is not receiving the signal fast enough when I hit disarm. So let's go back, and there's the power cord, and I believe that would be its antenna, where the old box is here as the antenna. Now, and it shows you zone 5 again, which I'll clear it out, and it'll be done. Now the only other advantage with this box compared to the old one, if I'm going to go in the bedroom for the night to sleep, but I feel more comfortable having all the motion detectors in the other rooms activated, because a couple of the rooms there's no window sensors, only motion detectors in the room, so they can break the window open, and once they climb into the window, then it will go off. Well, if I'm at night sleeping with the old one, that will not trigger the motion, like separate rooms off and some on. It makes either all of them on or all of them off. off. Where this one here, I can highlight install, hit zone 2, which is the bedroom's motion detector, and then hit clear it from the box, and then I can activate the away button like I want out the house. Every door and window sensor and motion detectors will be activated except for the bedroom. So at least when I'm laying in bed and getting up and down, it's not going to trigger the alarm off. But if anyone else goes in any of the other rooms, the alarm will go off. So if you have kids in other rooms, you can go to their zone and shut their motion detectors off and just maybe keep their window alarm activated. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Not bad for the $80. Not bad for the window sensors, $8-9. The window sensors all run off of AAA batteries, I think 4 AAAs, and the motion detectors run off of 4 AA batteries. When the batteries get low, it will send a signal up here saying zone 4, there's a problem. First thing you do when there's a problem is check the batteries and replace them if they're low. Other than that, for 85 and all the motions and the door window chimes, maybe say at the most for $140 to have your whole house protected. Not too bad. And there's no monthly fee, of course. It's going to your own cell phone and stuff. Now the only thing it doesn't work is when it's in line with the answer machine, which mine goes, the phone and everything's in one unit. Maybe it's my type of answer machine. Maybe I would need a separate answering machine. But it will not let me call in and type my code in to go into the box and activate the alarm or lights or turn it off. It keeps saying after your outgoing message is done on your answer machine, type in the code and the box will hear it and kick on, but it doesn't work with the type of answer machine that I have. So might either go with Magic Jack for $2 a month, a direct phone line to the box and have its own phone number, or try a different answer machine, a separate one where the phone cord goes in and goes out, and then bring it out to the box here. Here's a quick add-on from all the other features. There is a delay option, which if I go into the menu, hit enter the PIN, and delay option I believe is number 8. You have entry delay. You can set it for how many seconds or even up to a minute or more when you walk in the front door. Give you a little bit of a delay to maybe even walk back and deactivate it from here instead of from the keychain, especially if this device, this box with the antenna, I don't know if it's that, or maybe when I get to the point of bolting it up to the wall, bring it up as high as the cord will let me go, which maybe will give a better reception on the antenna. Or I know from experience, if I tilt my body a certain way near the front door, it will reach every time and deactivate the alarm before I walk in the door. Answer delay for the phone, I believe when you're calling in from your cell phone. Dial delay, you want a couple seconds before it dials the phone number. And exit delay, you can set it for 40 seconds, so when you arm it and you walk out the door, it will chime for 40 seconds before the alarm activates. And entry delay. So there's your one option that I forgot to go over. Okay, going to do a little video clip to see if it works using my cell phone and calling in and hitting the code. The book says after the answer machine, your outgoing message is completed and it's waiting for your message, type in your PIN code and it will automatically activate. Could never get it working that way. As my outgoing message is going off, I keep typing in a couple ones on the touch pad and then somehow this X10 box all of a sudden will activate and ask for the PIN number. But it seems like it only works as the outgoing message is going off. So try it again, see if it works.
Can't come to the phone right now. Leave your name, phone number.
Okay, called from my cell phone, says the PIN was accepted. Just hit 2 1s as the outgoing message started, and then you could hear the girl's voice saying, enter your PIN code. And once I entered it, it said it was accepted. I armed it, and then I disarmed it, which is nice coming home. As I go up the street, I can disarm it and actually just open the door up. Don't have to worry about the remote that came with the key on the keychain, because sometimes it's a hit and miss. Certain way you stand, signal might not reach the box and turn it off, and you find out the hard way when you open it up and the bullhorn's going off and the lights are all flashing outside the house and inside the house because all the modules I have hooked up, and everybody's running out the front door wondering what's going on. And quick and easy way, what I did was just ran the wires down the wall. There's my answering machine. This is a basic AT&T answering machine it goes through. When I get a little bit of time, I think I'll poke a hole in the wall behind the alarm system and run it down the sheetrock and come out along the baseboard at the very bottom and make it a little bit neater and hide everything.